Today, we're talking about one of the most famous luxury melons in Japan, the Yubari King melon. People call it the king because it's not treated like a normal fruit. It's treated like a gift, a celebration item, and sometimes even a status symbol. But behind the hype is something very simple: careful farming, strict quality control, and smart marketing. So in this video, we'll cover what this melon is like, why it's so expensive, what benefits it offers, and most importantly, how you can grow a premium Japanese-style muskmelon and sell it for much higher profit than ordinary melons. First, what makes it special? This type of muskmelon is known for a beautiful netted skin, a round, symmetrical shape, and bright orange flesh inside. The aroma is strong and sweet, the texture is smooth, and the bite feels juicy like a dessert. In Japan, premium fruit is often given as a gift, so appearance matters almost as much as taste. That's why the best melons are graded very strictly. Only the most perfect ones, beautiful netting, perfect shape, no scratches, no flat spots, are sold at the top level. Now let's talk about benefits in a simple way. Like most melons, it's very hydrating because it contains a lot of water, so it feels refreshing in warm weather. It also provides common fruit nutrients like vitamin C and potassium, and it's a light, easy snack compared to heavy sweets. But the biggest benefit people actually pay for is the experience, the fragrance, the sweetness, the softness, and the premium feel. That's why restaurants use it for high-end desserts and why gift buyers pay more for a flawless fruit. But here's the truth that matters if you want to earn money. The profit is not only from farming. The profit comes from farming, plus quality control, plus presentation. If you grow it like a normal melon and sell it like a normal melon, you won't get luxury prices. Premium prices come from premium discipline. So let's break down how a premium Japanese-style muskmelon is grown, step by step, in a way even a beginner can understand. The first big secret is control. Outdoor farming is at the mercy of rain, heat waves, storms, and pests. Premium fruit does not like surprises. That's why most high-quality production is done in a greenhouse or tunnel, where temperature and humidity can be managed. Even a simple greenhouse can protect the crop from heavy rains, strong winds, and sudden temperature swings. Next is the root zone. These plants hate wet feet. If water sits around the roots, disease risk increases and the plant becomes weak. So you want raised beds or very well-drained soil. Many growers use drip irrigation because it delivers water slowly and directly near the roots. The goal is not to flood the bed. The goal is to keep the soil evenly moist, never soaked. Now we move to vine training. A premium greenhouse crop must stay organized. The vine is trained up a trellis string so it grows cleanly, vertically, and with airflow. This is where many people fail, because if you let the plant grow like a jungle, you get more leaves but less quality. Good growers remove unnecessary side shoots and only keep the structure that supports one strong, healthy fruit. When you remove a leaf or shoot, you're not doing it randomly. You're doing it to improve airflow, reduce humidity pockets, and keep the plant's energy focused. Then comes pollination. This is the moment the money is decided. The plant produces male and female flowers. The female flower has a tiny swelling behind it, which becomes the fruit after successful pollination. In controlled greenhouse farming, many growers do hand pollination, so the timing is exact and fruit set is reliable. This also helps produce a more uniform crop, which is important when you want consistent quality for premium customers. After pollination, the fruitlets begin to form. Now comes the most important luxury step: thinning. This means you remove extra fruitlets and keep only the best one. Yes, it sounds painful to remove fruit, but this is how premium fruit is created. When a plant tries to grow many fruits, each one gets less energy and quality drops. When you keep one strong fruit, the plant concentrates its sugars, aroma, and size into that single melon. That one fruit becomes your premium product. As the fruit grows, you protect it. Many growers use a sling net tied under the fruit so it hangs safely and doesn't pull the vine down. The
The fruit should not sit in wet soil because that can cause stains, rot, and uneven shape. The goal is a round fruit with a clean rind and an even net pattern. Some farmers gently adjust the fruit position as it grows, making sure it stays centered and doesn't develop a flat side. Now let's talk about the famous netting. The netting pattern forms as the fruit expands, and the rind develops fine cracking that becomes a web-like design. This pattern is not just for beauty, it's part of the premium identity. To support good netting, the plant must be healthy, the environment must be stable, and water management must be disciplined. Too much stress, too much humidity, or poor nutrition can reduce the uniformity of netting and lower the grade. This is also the stage where precision watering and feeding matters the most. In premium production, watering is not whenever you remember, it follows a plan. Drip irrigation gives small amounts, and the farmer watches the plant's condition, leaf posture, soil feel, and overall growth. Nutrition is also given carefully, often in small, measured doses. The aim is balanced growth, strong leaves to feed the fruit, but not overly leafy plants that produce watery fruit and weaker sweetness. Because this is a greenhouse crop, pest control must be proactive. Instead of waiting for damage, growers scout every day. They check the underside of leaves, they remove any suspicious leaf early, and they keep the greenhouse clean. Some use simple sticky traps to detect small insects early. The key is prevention. Keep airflow good, keep humidity stable, and remove problems fast before they spread. Now we reach quality testing. Premium growers don't guess sweetness, they measure it. One common method is using a refractometer to estimate sugar levels from a tiny sample. Aroma is also checked because fragrance is part of the luxury experience. Shape and symmetry are checked again and again. If the fruit is not round, if it has a mark, if the netting is uneven, it may still be delicious, but it won't be top grade. And top grade is where the real money is. Harvest timing is critical. If you harvest too early, sweetness and aroma are not fully developed. If you harvest too late, shelf life can drop and the fruit can soften too much. The harvest is done gently using clean tools, and many premium melons are harvested with a neat stem to enhance presentation. Immediately after harvest, the fruit is handled like glass, placed into foam or soft cradles so it doesn't get bruised or scratched. Then comes grading. This is where premium business is created. The best fruits are separated for the top tier. Fruits with tiny imperfections are placed into a lower tier. This is a smart strategy because it protects your brand. If you sell everything as premium, customers will stop trusting you. But if your top tier is truly top tier, customers will pay more in return. Now the business lesson. You should not market your melon with a geographical name that doesn't belong to your region. Instead, you can sell it honestly as Japanese-style premium muskmelon or luxury greenhouse muskmelon, depending on your market. Your goal is to sell an experience, limited batch, hand-selected, greenhouse-grown, carefully packaged, and consistently sweet. That's how premium pricing works. Packaging is not optional in this market. A premium melon sold loose looks ordinary. A premium melon in a clean box with protective foam and gift-style presentation looks valuable. Clean photos also matter. If you sell online, your pictures must show the netting, the shape, and the perfect condition. If you work with restaurants, consistency matters most because chefs will pay higher prices when every delivery looks and tastes reliable. So how do you earn a lot from this? You don't need thousands of plants to start. Start small, master the process, and build your brand. Your profits come from hitting premium grade regularly. Even if only a portion of your harvest becomes top tier, that premium tier can carry your margin. The rest can be sold as standard melons so nothing is wasted. This tier system is how premium farms stay profitable. But I'll be honest, this is not easy money, it's high standard farming. The difference between average and premium is discipline, pollination timing, thinning, vine training, moisture control, disease prevention, careful harvest, and professional presentation. If you do these steps well, you can create a melon that customers treat like a gift, and that is where higher profit becomes possible. So the big takeaway is simple. This luxury melon is a symbol of what happens when farming becomes precise, quality over quantity, control over chaos, and smart selling instead of cheap selling. If you want, in the next video we can go even deeper: exact greenhouse design, a simple pruning schedule, and a full weekly plan from seedling to harvest. Subscribe to Agriculture Verse and comment what you want next: greenhouse setup, drip irrigation plan, or the exact step-by-step training routine to produce a truly premium muskmelon.